Hello, this is Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. I'm Bragg, I'm here with Ben.
Hello.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, how was my week in Yu-Gi-Oh? I just played the Tuesday this week. So what happened? Oh, I came last.
Oh,
Like, dead last.
by design or by just chance?
Well, I played Ojamas, so...
By design.
Yeah. It went really well in the first round, and, like, had a bit of back and forth, and then, like, eventually just lost.
Yeah.
And then I bricked mercilessly for the rest of the night. I was like, this is fantastic. Like, at one point, I think at one point, my hand going second was, like... I had, like, Dust Star Talents. So I was like, these two cards are great. And then it was, like, 2 Ojama pieces, 2 ABC pieces. And I was like, this is not great. This is activate my Dust Star, set C and pass.
I love that deck
Like,
as well. That's so on theme. That's perfect.
it was looking not terrible because I was dancing between, I think I had B and C, and I was like, at one point I could have crashed with the B and gotten the A, and then gotten at least 2 Buster, and I was like, like I won't do that because it leaves me open on the counter swing, and then my opponent realized, if I just banish one of these, it's great, and then he made SP and then banished one of the pieces, and I was like, well, my whole little strategy here is now out the window.
Yeah, wow. SP real...
Yeah, I was like, that's not good.
Like, SP nearly has to exist to counteract the newer decks. Those old decks, though.
Yeah, still get ruined by that. So, yeah, it was a not fantastic night at locals. It started really well, and by the end I was like, I never want to see this again in my life. But I guess that's what punishes me for trying to play the 40-card Ojama build.
Did you end up on camera?
Yeah.
Cool.
It popped off on camera.
Sweet.
Game 2 is fantastic.
Did you do a profile?
No. Not with how badly the deck went.
Yeah. Even as a document, even to document it, just go, by the way, if you're thinking of playing Ojamas, don't do this.
Play more cards in your deck.
And grass. Ojamas on grass. Grass Ojama.
You can do that in... Can you do that in Master Duel? Is grass at 1?
Yeah.
You can do that in Master Duel. Not in regular Duel. Would probably recommend playing 60 cards in Master Duel if you're going to build a deck. You can play a bunch of board breakers, but dear God, you need to not see...
Actually, Master Duel is probably where you're meant to do it because you come across, just on ladder, you'd eventually verse decks that also brick the same amount.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and it's the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Of like, some of those decks are just built to, oh hey, bad luck. But it's like...
Instead I was like, Tenpai, I lose. Tenpai, I lose. What were the other 2 decks? I don't know. Last round I played Harry, who was on Tenpai, and he main decked the 1 copy of Rivalry, so I made him go first. He flipped the Rivalry, and I was like,
oh my lord.
this is terrible. My life is ruined. Because I think I had bricked and was doing the Link Spider play.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's okay. And then he flipped it, and I was like, this is not okay. I am now stuck on a Link Spider. I lose.
Yeah, Link Spider's not good. Not good. Why aren't the Ojamas level 1s? Well, no, then that ruins so many other decks that they were used in.
No, because they're normals, you Link Spider.
Yeah, but I was to say, if they're level 1s, then you'd have a better,
Yeah, it can do more things.
you'd have more options.
Yeah. Outside of that, been very heavy on the Rush Duel.
Yep.
So was Bragg.
Yeah.
Bragg's climbing to Worlds. I'm grinding for gems. Mainly just because I want stuff that will eventually come out and I don't want to have to farm for gems then.
Yeah. Finally got Harpies altogether.
Altogether?
Didn't have to go on ladder to do it. So they gave us like, in all these promotions they've been running, there's been enough tickets to, you can just go and craft them. But one of them, like, I was holding off going, I can also craft an ultra rare with this. Burning an ultra rare ticket on a super feels pretty bad.
So I've got 3 of the middle piece and 1 left, 1 right.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's all you need, because you just the middle piece puts them back if need be.
Okay.
And also, you cannot run any more tribute summons, or you just get... Even 3 of the middle feels rough at times. But, I mean, you need to see it. You can almost win games with the middle piece. The Harpy Lady Sisters are split into 3 different creatures.
Yes. Harpy Lady middle, Harpy Lady left, and Harpy Lady right.
Yeah, and the middle one's basically the only one that does anything, which is a shame. But like, it can run over Blue Eyes. There's heaps of utility for him. So, yeah. But still, there's just so many points in that thing. With 6,000 life, you can do nothing wrong. Dead.
Yeah, just because your opponent will draw Cover Man and you lose.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Blue Eyes.
We need to ban Blue Eyes. They've already put the alternate Blue Eyes White Dragon to 3.
Yeah.
Blue Eyes Shining.
Something,
whatever.
yeah, it's not. Actually, its name's probably almost close to what that new one's called. But we'll get to that. YCS Indianapolis. Not Minneapolis. It wasn't in Minnesota. It was in Indiana. I think Indianapolis would be in Indiana. You know, I've never actually double-checked that.
I think there's 2 Indianapolises, but the popular one is in Indiana.
But
I think.
why would it be a polis of a... There's neither here nor there.
Kansas City's not in Kansas.
Toto. No. Yeah, Toto.
Yeah.
No, sorry, yeah, we can't go on Cosmo law. Did the dog ever get a thing?
It was the OCG support that never came.
Maybe it'll be like BB-8 or something.
Sure.
We get the actual farmhands as the shittier new versions.
We get like the Blue Milk or Quick Spell.
Oh my god, yes. Blue Milk, heal 1,000.
This is how they're going to take down the Star Wars deck. They're going to have to, or the Star Wars card game. They're going to have to redo Cosmo support. Get all those players back.
Yeah. Then there'll be ones that are just warriors. They don't do anything psychic, and then there'll be just psychic ones. They'll go all separate. People will hate each other. It'll be great.
Civil War. Cosmo Law Civil War.
Show's not that bad.
When coming?
Otherwise, our recap of the top decks last week pretty much translated. So when it finally cut off to top 32, we ended up with 20 Snake Eyes, Melodious, Stun Runic, Snake Eyes, Salad, Voiceless Voice Tempire, one Kashtira Snake Eye, one Labyrinth, one Kashtira Plane, only one Fire King Snake Eye, which is wild to me considering how often we've seen it.
Yeah. Like, it goes through its waves where all of a sudden Fire King Snake Eye is great because no one's playing into it.
Yeah.
And then I think it gets countered by the same stuff that counters Tempire, which I think is rough. I don't know.
Yeah. Look, it's going to, if they start hitting Snake Eye stuff, I see people just going, oh, we'll just go back to Fire King. But seeing Fire King, I thought it'd just be so cheap that people would just be throwing it in no matter what, but like what they're doing over here, because pretty much all of our Oceanic tournaments have had one deck of them.
You can now also go and get the starter decks like half price at Target. It's fantastic. Like $8. Great.
Imperm's in that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
My God, how far we've come.
Yes, you can
That's
go
the
to
same
Target
Ash, I
and get
guess.
cheap imperms.
And Snake Eye, of course, took it out. We've got Italian nationals on in the background right now.
Rescue Ace is getting bodied. It's around 11.
Yeah, so that top cut will come
Put a
to
timestamp.
eventually. I'm going to imagine there's... Oh no, this is actually 3 in the morning. We're watching a replay.
So I noticed before this game started that they have not been featuring much Snake Eyes at all from when I've watched. At least the games I've skipped to have not featured Snake Eyes. And Marcello Barbieri, right before this match, was like, we've got 2 more decks that aren't Snake Eyes. It's showing beautiful diversity in the meta. It's like, I think they're just making a point of being like, no Snake Eyes here.
No issues.
Nope.
Snake Eyes is good, but it's not oppressive in tier 0, which...
Despite representation showing otherwise.
I'm inclined to believe, I wonder... If everyone in the room was playing... Not everyone. If 50% of the players that were playing Snake Eye were playing Tempire, do you think that would skew the top results?
I think that people know how to play against Tempire now, so Tempire's a wash deck.
Yeah. And it's still got more to come, so...
Like,
In my case, I'm not playing Tempire because I'm going to play Tempire later, because I'll play Snake Eyes now.
new Senpai card.
Yeah. I don't have new Tempire card, so they won't hit Tempire. I play Snake Eyes now.
I'm still weighing up as to whether or not I play Snake Eyes or I play Tempire.
Or, I don't play them because I don't actually go to locals. Well, no, I don't go to locals.
You've looked at locals.
Yeah. I've been in the room. Won't do it, though.
You'd rather go play Star Wars. It's because we need more Cosmo cards.
Yeah. I tell you what, the Star Wars card game is kind of like Cosmo. In that it shouldn't exist.
Nah, Cosmo is like literally.
Why do they do it in
Lorcana?
Lorcana? Like, Disney is insane. Like, especially the artwork. A quick aside, the artworks they have in Star Wars Unlimited is putrid at times and very much on par with Lorcana. 100% could be all the same game.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
I've watched Leo and Tom open Lorcana cards, and they're like, I pulled this, it's shiny, it's worth money, and I'm like, that is an atrocious card art.
Apparently scalable as well.
Look, like, I've played Weiss, so, like, I know what shitty card arts can be,
No, I am.
but it's not much better on Lorcana. Like, a lot of those cards are just, like, cut paste from a Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah. Which, I mean, I don't mind because that art quality is just by definition high quality because, you know, it was film. So that's okay. But when it's like crappy reimagined ones, like they just quickly run it through, which I'm sure AI is doing some of this.
Oh, probably. Probably.
Wonder when we see our first AI Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Or,
I wonder if we've already seen it.
like, wouldn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah.
Like, they don't publicly declare who the artists are of cards. Like, on Magic the Gathering cards, it has the artist name in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
And Magic is big, no AI art.
Someone tried it, yeah?
Wizards of the Coast tried it.
Oh.
They did, like, a fucking press thing for, like, oh, here's an unveiling of these other cards. And, like, the background they used to unveil the cards was AI art.
Yeah, yeah.
And they hard were like, it's not AI art. We said we would never use it. And then people were like, but these are 5 things here that prove this is AI art. And they're like,
Yeah.
sorry, the artist we commissioned for this used AI art. Our bad. And the artist was like, I told you guys I was going to use this.
Yeah, yeah, and the artist is ChatGPT. all matter of AI. Ugh.
I
Its
don't know how
recreation of some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff isn't that bad. I'll give it that.
I'm a wizard with Facebook AI. I can make Facebook AI draw anything, even if it doesn't want to.
Yeah, I can be quite persuasive.
Yes. It tells me that things can't be drawn, and next thing you know, there's a dramatic
Ace.
play.
Yeah.
Rescue Ace just won game 2.
Yeah. Well,
I will not tell you what I had AI art design.
there was the awkward look to the camera for our audio listeners. Sorry, last week we got a bit too visual heavy with our looks. Trust me, there was another look there.
Yes.
We move on to the news. Firstly, in TCG news, Rage of the Abyss. Is that what it was called in OCG's pack?
Yes.
Yeah. It finally got its product page uploaded. Just shouting out Shark Drake.
It's like October release, yeah?
Yeah. October 11.
The more this set gets announced in the OCG, the less I'm keen for this. I really hoped that they would do Mermail or Atlantean. It doesn't seem like we're getting anything on that line.
Yeah, we're just getting monsters inspired by Big Jaws. Whoever wrote this, maybe AI, whoever wrote the blurb for the press release for Rage of the Abyss, why are we shouting out Big Jaws? I guess it was I guess Shark used it a little bit in the anime.
What if Jerome writes all of those?
Well, Jerome, fix your tie.
That yellow tie is not it, man.
I respect trying.
I respect the black shirt, yellow tie, but nah.
And not every time.
Nah.
And
I'll steer hard into it and go the yellow blazer that matches.
they confirmed that there'll be a second wave of World Premiere theme debuting in Infinite Forbidden. No idea what the hell that's going to be.
Oh, yeah, true. I was like, wait, what is that?
So, yeah, we're
There's
getting...
no more Ashen.
Yeah, damn, that's...
Until we get that one more card from the OCG. That better be a quick effect monster.
Our Ashen thumbnail, did you see? The podcast where we were shitting on it did quite well. But yet no
like
Ashen.
Ashen.
But well, yeah, people were curious about Ashen. I don't think they like it because no one rushed to defend it. No one rushed to defend it. Good.
They were too busy rush-dueling.
one of my proudest things, we put out clickbait and we don't get any negative responses. Just a couple agreeing.
And people showed up and they were like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's all right.
And October 2024 will still feature 25th Quartzy Rares.
Still getting quartzies. When will we stop? Nobody knows.
30.
And we're going to get them for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
It's just so many, man.
That was about it for TCG. Moving on to the OCG. News just out today. A new Blue Eyes card.
Finally, us Blue Eyes duelists get our support.
Oh, we'll get to the Blue Eyes
Dark
duelists.
Magicians had too much this year.
Yeah, so there was a retrained Dark Magician in the new thing too,
Yes.
Yeah. So, where there's one, there must always be another. Blue Eyes Heart Dweller is the name we will be calling it, via our own translator. Shout out, George.
I thought Bragg was going to point to himself.
Oh, God. The initial translation brought a lot of hentai.
Ah.
So I don't know what that means. You're going to use the first effect once per turn. You're going to use the third effect once per duel. And only after you activate Millennium Key. Okay, sure. Okay. First effect, you can discard this card and add 1 Millennium Key from your deck to your hand.
What's Millennium Key?
We talked about it last week. Oh, Ankh.
Ah, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Millennium Ankh and Key are interchangeable.
Yes.
Not really.
It's effectively going to be like the Kyber version of this Gold Shining Sarcophagus?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Possession of this card cannot switch.
Oh, no.
Which,
Can't be Change of Hearted.
yeah.
Snatch Steal?
Someone a comment somewhere going, oh yeah, just like how Kyber couldn't take it from Thingy. Is like, well, I mean, Yugi's grandpa just straight out stole it from Rebecca's grandfather.
Yeah. Grandpa's a criminal.
Hoodlum? Yeah.
No better than Duke
Justice for Rebecca.
Yeah.
And her bear.
That fucking bear.
The last effect, that is the once per duel effect. If your opponent normal special summons a monster whose level is 8 or higher and/or with 3,000 or more attack, while this card's in the graveyard, you can send that monster to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon this card.
I said Duke Devlin, and now I just want to play Dungeon Dice Monsters. Sorry, I tuned out.
You know, where is done? We do this monthly now.
Yeah, we should just spend the money and buy one.
Oh, I want to make it again. Okay.
We can 3D print it.
We can find. We could.
We could.
Oh, we would.
What are we going to do, Konami? Produce more and then stop us.
Please
Please do that.
I beg you. Surely they will. Come on, you don't think 5 years down the track, all revenue streams are dried?
Time for Dungeon Dice Monsters. I don't remember it doing fantastically well originally.
Oh God, no! It'll purely just be going. Oh, you've got more of a base now. It's been on Netflix for so many years. I'm sure you could get a couple more off shelves.
I really enjoy Dungeon Dice Monsters. However, no. Have you seen how much those booster packs go for?
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't want to do it.
It's hilariously expensive.
But there's relinquished and Thousand Eyes in it, so
yeah,
sign me up. This seemingly is okay for the Millennium stuff, but that Millennium Monk didn't really do what we wanted, so that's not the one I wanted. If it was adding any Millennium card, oh, sign me up. But
I'm gonna add, I don't know, Millennium Eyes Restrict from your deck.
Yeah, because Millennium Monk still needs your 5 forbidden ones.
Oh.
So, to then do the rest of that bullshit. So, you're just adding... Basically, I can't run it in the rank 6 turbo build of Millennium stuff. Damn. Justice for Senjin. Senjin?
Senjin.
Yeah,
Saga of the Thunder.
And also, people that are mad about it not being like actual Blue Eyes stuff, there's a Blue Eyes deck coming. Shut up.
You also have support. Remember, it won a Worlds.
Yeah.
You're more than Dark Magician ever got.
Yeah.
They were like, here's a bunch of really good spell cards to support Blue Eyes. And here's a trap for Yugi's deck.
Yeah. Did your Green even make it to Worlds?
No.
So, Dark Magician's best monster just didn't even...
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, they can... Well, Red Eyes will win Worlds before Dark Magician does.
I think Dragoon's banned
Yeah.
in the OCG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I think it was only after like 9 months or so, right? Oh, no, I feel like they kept playing it. Maybe it was because of the band. No, it was out before. It was out before COVID, so it should have been around for at least one World.
So so we got it. They got it in like the December, and then we didn't get it until the Megatins in August.
Yeah. It took forever for us.
Yeah,
I remember
but
that.
like Worlds that happened before the Megatin release,
Yeah.
and then it got banned in the OCG, and thus it was never played at Worlds.
That'll do it.
Also, COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of.
Yeah.
That's
But I thought it was out before COVID, but...
Was it?
Comment
Comment down below. We're not going to check this. Comment down below or in the Discord whether or not Dragoon came out before COVID.
Loza, tell us when was Red Eye's Dragoon
It was before.
conceived?
I don't know, man. No, it was in the 2020 Megatins, which means it came out for the OCG before COVID.
Yeah. I would have said... But, I mean, no matter what, it wouldn't be at Worlds because you're right, it was in that 2020 Megatin, so it couldn't possibly be in Worlds.
Yeah.
But it would have been winning... I remember it was just winning heaps over there, and that's why, they kicked it to the curb. Probably could have. Probably would have. Did
Japan,
it?
Japan continued having locals and events for a while, didn't they? Because they did the hard, borders are shut, but it doesn't exist in our country.
Oh, the WA approach.
Yes.
Damn you.
How
The
dare
other one.
you.
Damn you, not Dan Andrews. The other one. Mark.
I still remember peak COVID, and Western Australia had closed off all of its borders, and they would just had news reporters in nightclubs, and they were like, "We have 0 COVID cases, so we're at the nightclub." And it's like, oh, okay.
It's like, well,
make some ramen.
if one person sneaks, that's not so bad.
Oh no, round that ended, and I don't know who won. I'm going to assume it was Tenpai, given that it's already over.
That makes sense. Actually, that is irritating. Winner in 40 seconds. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
More OCG news. World Premier Pack. Did we talk about this? I think it was announced at least, but they're getting another Verse Dragon.
Yes. Yeah.
Eh.
People are like, oh, they're reprinting it already. I'm like, it's a vanilla.
Yeah. And also, it's the
I am
English
impressed
version.
they're ever reprinting this, because I just don't think it was necessary in the slightest.
Minerva was a super originally.
Yeah.
It's not an English reprint. There's two different cards. I don't think it will affect the market as much, especially considering it is a vanilla. And also, you can't use Japanese cards.
I did that right before we started, and now I've done it again.
That's wet.
The power of Gatorade. Except it's water.
Yes, it was very clear Gatorade. Or is it clear berry flavor?
No, it's called tap water.
The best water. Well, don't come at me. And last OCG bit of news. Actually, that might be generous. Magistus gets a fusion monster.
Oh, yeah. That little... Jake would love to have talked about that fusion monster. He made sure to bring it up in the chat. He was like...
We
Guys,
probably defer to next week. Tune in to
anyone
next
see
week's
this?
episode if you want to hear us talk about Magistus.
It's a great super poly target, I think.
Also, in my contact views, I don't know, I'll ask Jake next week. And then lastly, Break the Seal. Trap card for Exodia. You can place, it is a continuous trap. Place 1, Break the Seal, so itself from deck or graveyard, face up on the field. Send 2 face up Break the Seal cards you control, including this card. Add 1 Forbidden 1 monster from your deck to your hand. And second effect, if it's destroyed, you can reveal up to 5 Forbidden 1 monsters in your hand. Return equal number of cards your opponent controls to the hand.
So, they just made it so it was slightly fairer, even though it's a trap card, so it's already slow. They were like, guys, this search is a piece of Exodia, but it can be yogurt.
This would have been great in the Edison old build of Exodia.
Yeah.
Oh. Speaking of Edison,
Yes.
there's to make a dated reference of little birdies talking on Twitter. Edison will be the next duel trial on Master Duel.
I'm excited for this. I
Yeah.
like the retro duel trials. I will play the shit out of it.
It is based on the OCG's version, so I'm not sure if there's only going to be differences. There were a couple differences with Goat, but hey, better than nothing.
Yeah, we take
Send
it.
Send it.
We take it.
Hopefully they just alternate between the two and give it to us monthly. It's been like 2 months since, right? Quarterly I'll take.
I think it's been a little longer than 2 months. It was last.
Oh no,
Duel
yeah,
Pass.
100, yeah.
And this one's about to expire, and I still haven't done it.
Yeah, hopefully it's here in time for the dual pass for you.
Oh yeah, true.
Then you just
Then I'll just finish the dual pass playing Edison.
and then do the next dual pass on it, if it stays around that long.
Yes.
Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, and that's about it for the news. And yeah, there's not.
With no Jake, we should have done a full Rush Duels news section.
Look, I did have a Rush Duel thing up of a Thunder Giant. Yeah, Elemental Hero Thunder Giant will be in.
Yes. I didn't see that.
In the new starter deck. That's actually kind of huge. Thunder Giant was a really good card.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
by Elemental Hero 2008 standards.
Goat format
So-
legal Thunder Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, sure. And also, you won't be completely negging to make this. So, unlike old Thunder Giant, where it was kind of rough.
Yeah.
Unless if you set up with Miracle Fusion.
Miracle Fusion come out for a while, didn't it? That was like 2007?
Yeah, it wasn't in the GOAT version.
Yeah.
Or else, if that was in GOAT, that would be
Miracle
cooked.
Fusion
I would actually kind of like to see that Flame Wingman versus Thousand Eyes. Make it. No, don't make it happen.
Goat. Flame Wingman is legal. It's just hard to make.
Yeah, because you're spending 1 million cards on it.
Yeah. I gotta poly this shit? Yeah. Yeah.
You have to poly this, but you drew 5 cards.
Yeah, draw 5 cards every turn. Who cares?
And yeah, it's the exact same effect.
Surely they're gonna give Miracle Fusion in Rush Duel.
Oh, God, that'll be... Well, because the Seven Roads does that, yeah?
7 Road shuffles back.
Same.
Yeah.
Is it banished?
7 Roads also got semi-limited because it was too good.
Soon we'll get in Rush Duels. Oh my God, it's going to be so expensive.
I need to finish my Rush Duels deck because
Oh yeah, and I'm missing heaps of staples because I'm not spending that money on this.
my cards got banned.
I spent $7 on Cybertech Alligator.
Oh.
And 17 packs. Which I got nothing from.
I,
Getting nothing from the packs is the thing that hurts the most. If they gave me like 2 ultra rares in that pulse, I
better.
would have... Any shitty ultra rares, especially if I could disenchant them, I'll be like, okay.
Instead.
And this is just like a kick to the nuts.
Yes.
It's so bad. Like,
Tune in for when we get 7 Roads Fusion in Rush Duels.
ultra rare, 2 copies per box.
It's going to be
mini
one
box.
copy per box.
Yeah, it won't be a mini box either.
And it'll probably come in semi-limited or at 3.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That then does bring us to our questions.
Yes.
Yes, of course. It is question time. Of course, you can leave your questions down in the Discord, in the description below. You can ask us anything. Anything.
Yeah, literally anything. Like, which Bob the Builder character is sexier? That's a question I've heard this
The
week.
tractor. I don't know what.
Yeah, I have no idea what.
I
Like,
don't know what their names are. Or no, it's the one that mixes cement. Yeah.
no, wait. Maybe.
Yeah.
As long as you don't choose Scoop, that'll make you a nonce.
Okay. First question today comes from Crobat5. That's right, Crobat V. If you could give one deck some support that makes it meta relevant, which one would you pick, and what support would you give?
Oh, well, I feel bad saying Scraps as always. But it is meta relevant.
As we've gone on from today's podcast on theme, Cosmo support. We need Cosmo support, definitely.
Yeah.
It needs to be Toto. I don't know what the support does. Is it another pilot?
Maybe another giant Trunade retrain.
Toto.
Searches it.
It summons a Cosmo from deck and then destroys one card you control. So pay 500 life, or pay 1,000 life. Fuck, you can pay a lot. Summon a Cosmo from deck and then destroy one card you control.
Yeah. I'll be up for that.
Give us Toto, Konami. Give us Toto. What's your scrap support doing?
I just need, like, Mind Reader that you can use in main phase 1, basically. Destroy scrap on field, special summon from bin. Like, that's... Like,
Yeah.
that would be...
Or I have a nerf for the Cosmo card to make it more realistic. Has to summon the monster in defense position.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Well, let's not go crazy.
Yeah. We can't give them just full access to Farm Girl.
OTK?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love that OTK.
Um,
What, like... Even just coming up with non-meta decks that I want to see support for that isn't Big Jaws.
but Big Jaws is big. And it's got Jaws. You can't
true.
not support that.
Could give Dark Rebellion some more love. Poor Phantom Knights.
He got support.
Yeah, they did.
It was shit.
They got... Oh, wait. It was... God. That, Phantom Knight 3-star. The one that does everything. Mills it. Discard mill. Thingy.
Fogblade? No. The other one?
Fogblade's a great card. Yeah, hold on. Don't give Phantom Knights anything.
And a gate that summons from grave. Who was thinking of that?
Yeah, give them the blue eyes at once per duel. Negate. Summon back. Ooh.
Next question comes from Crobat5 again. If you have one, what is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh anime deck? Mine is Crow's Blackwings.
Oh, tell you what, Crow's Blackwings is good. I would like to see just, 50 individual, Highlander Blackwings. Just off you go. You're playing Fane, everything.
Ooh. What's mine? It's Duke Devlin's Gradius deck.
I
Give
always
us
forget
Gradius
he was the Gradius gamer. Surprised you weren't going to say Ajama.
Nah, Gradius.
I mean, Ajama will just keep getting support just because it's a meme.
I used to love Gradius back in the day. And I'm talking back in the day when it was just Gradius. Before we got the rest of the stuff.
What was the... Because it had a Union monster to go with it, yeah? And then it bumped it up, and then you just had to limit and remove it past that point.
Yeah. They got quick spell, I think, early days. All those ships deserve support.
Bastion's, I think I'm sure there was 1 or 2 cards. The Water Dragon, the H2, Bonding H2O. I would like to see all
Chemistry
that.
Dragons.
Yeah, I would like to see all that reworked with maybe just do it with XEs and just go, you overlay them and then that creates them.
Yeah.
Synchros, maybe a link.
Give them everything.
Yeah, do the chemistry deck. Yeah. We need to cook.
Last question comes to us from Crobat5 again.
No.
Other people need to leave questions, man. This man's carrying this section. Turbo Duel. If Turbo Dueling existed now, which one of you 3 would be the best choice to do a Turbo Duel?
Well, I mean,
It's not me.
I won't speed. Well,
But it's also on a bike, and that's my problem. I don't like going fast on a motorcycle.
I mean, I'm pretty average at bikes. I've fallen off a few, so yeah, I probably would whiff. Jake gives me the feeling of he would want to feel alive
Just give it to Jake.
with his heart and
Yep.
hyperdrive. Give him the zooms. I wish we kind of got a gimmick Turbo Duel deck. Like with the entertainment deck, like with whatever the gimmick was in Arc 5. The actual gimmick, not pendulums. The random cards they run for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wish they entertained those.
I hate that so much.
Yeah, but it's in this show. We're being advertised that. Surely we can just go, here's a little format that you can try.
Just fucking running around locals, ripping cards off walls. And
I should just be like, it's between turns, roll a die, draw that many whatever cards.
Yeah. Or you just draw
Hate
one
it.
off the top of another deck.
It seemed more logical than skills.
Or you put the duel table in the middle of a parkour course, and then you just stick
Oh my
cards
god,
everywhere.
just do
Yeah.
the full flips and stuff. But you got to make it entertaining though. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get cancelled for that now.
I also hate when they put the rush duel stuff in Duel Links. The few times that I played that, I was like, fuck, I hate this so much.
I like Rush Jordans.
Vroom, 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 vroom. No, I mean like the Turbo Dual, sorry.
Oh, wait. I mean, I didn't play that world, so.
It existed, and I was like, oh, I hate this.
How didn't I play that world? Because I definitely came back for. Well, no, I did. I played Trudge a bunch. Weird.
It was frustrating.
Yeah. So Jake's probably winning the Turbo Duel, but oh god, that would be so funny. Of like, oh shit, I need to activate a spell card. All right, time to fang it. Or just go traps. Oh, actually, yeah, Jake would hate turbo formats because it'd just be like, oh, I'm not going fast, I'm just going to play skill drain. Then again.
There can be only one. Just putting along in like your little fucking 2-stroke motorcycle. Just like, I activate anti-spell fragrance.
Never seen the movie.
Huh?
Highlander.
Ah. There can be only one.
Yeah.
Just don't watch the second.
Because it's got
Sean Connery?
yeah.
Yeah. And the other guy who was famous for a point in time and then did Highlander 2 and stopped being famous.
You know, whoever pitched Highlander 2 probably had some thinking to do.
Oh, I'm sure. The first one probably made great money. And they were like...
Yeah, but the constant...
I don't think isn't there more of them at the end? Or is he the only one left?
Well, I haven't seen it. I don't know.
I don't remember how it ends. I just
Tell us in
remember
the comments if you watched Highlander.
stabbing and lightning. But
That sounds about right.
that will wrap us up for this week's podcast.
Yeah.
If you have any shitty, kind of not shitty, but shitty 90s movies, 80s movies,
60s movies.
leave your recommendations in the Discord, of course, down below. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye.